5 now.
You are officially...
About fucking time, man.
Okay,
shit. You're a late-ass motherfucker, man.
Nigga, that was you. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Don't blame me? Is that what you said?
Stop playing with me. I will end you.
Do it right now, on stream. Bet you won't.
Bet I won't.
What was...
I was going to take the hat off and just right now.
So you botched already like Keith Lee. You botched that quickly.
Keith Lee is not botched yet, okay?
Hey, yes, we'll talk about it.
Once you look up the predictions, you'll see. Once you look up the predictions, we'll talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Peay and King podcast. I'm the one they call Peay. That's Keith Lee's son, Mark King.
No, I'm not Keith Lee's son.
He's in a mood.
I am the Rock's son, by the way.
He's in a mood because his dad got buried on Monday.
He's not buried.
And
he's not my father. My father is actually a lot lighter than Keith Lee.
A lot of people are a lot lighter than Keith Lee. That's the point. Real quick, got some sports to talk about. And
then we will end off the show with our
payback predictions. Feels like we just did predictions.
I know.
And next week we gotta do all out predictions.
You want to do that? I don't want to do that.
We will do that. I may not watch the show, but we'll do that. All right.
You can do it. I'll be like, hey, yeah, him. Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Oh, who? What? Who's FTR?
Who's FTR?
That's what I'll say.
Okay. First things first. Earl Thomas has been released from the Baltimore Ravens. He is being looked at as possibly going to the Dallas Cowboys. Mark, how do you feel about that?
I don't care.
Great.
I wish Earl Thomas wasn't even in the league.
Damn. What's the heat with Earl Thomas?
He's annoying. He's like Joel Embiid annoying.
I mean, like,
how you gonna disrespect a team that you won a Super Bowl with? You're just gonna disrespect it. And then after that, I lost all respect for him after that.
I mean, Moxley disrespected WWE after he went to AEW.
That's different. WWE treated him wrong.
True.
He didn't get treated wrong when he was in Seattle.
True, I guess. Okay.
I mean, when you go into a whole nother team's locker room and tell them to trade for you, I feel like that's a red flag. He did that with Dallas.
It's kind of tough.
Yeah.
Next thing. Big story.
Big story.
The sports boycott that happened yesterday. It was announced that the series or the NBA season will resume tomorrow with playoff games. Well, start, Mark. What was your reaction to the boycott?
I mean, it wasn't. I know that they were trying to make a statement, but at the same time, why? I mean, I know you were trying to make a statement, obviously, but at the same time, people still did a bunch of stuff even before it happened. Like, if this was a regular non-COVID era, basketball wouldn't even have been a thing. So what would y'all have done at that point? I
think they said it was a boycott.
They wouldn't have boycotted nothing. Nothing would have been boycotted.
How do you know?
Because there wasn't a basketball season. There wouldn't have been a basketball season. If this was non-COVID,
oh yeah, okay,
there would not have been a basketball season. Now, the Titans canceled a practice because of it, which I'm okay with, because it's not a game. It's not a game. It's not it's not like, it's not major. It's not as major. They canceled a practice because of it.
Well, they boycotted these games because they want people to talk about the real issues going on, not about basketball. MLB canceled games because they want people to talk about the social injustice issues.
Yeah, but they canceled like 3 games. These guys were trying to cancel the season.
They were trying
to end the entire season.
I get the
just because of it.
I get the sentiment.
They
wanted people to talk about the issues going on.
Yeah, but at the same time.
Okay, I feel that. I mean, I missed basketball too. I missed that shit last couple days. I missed it. But at the same time, I knew what the bigger picture was.
Yeah. I already
knew. First of all, let me
was.
say this. I commend every NBA player that did what they did.
So do I. I do. But at the same time, I just didn't feel like it. It
didn't much.
I didn't think it did it. I didn't think it did as much to me. I was like, what was the point? What's kind of the point of just of stopping the entire football?
Well, I'll say this. The players
game.
that actually showed up, because there were teams, I don't know if every team did, but teams still showed up to where they were supposed to go.
Yeah.
And had conversations, like how we can be better. Not all of them sat at the house and chilled. I feel like
that was the rest of them. The first two. The Bucks and the Magic were about to play, and then they just decided not to.
If every player who boycotted just sat at home, got on PlayStation, chilled, then no, they were just looking for a day off. But these guys actually took the day off, boycotted the games, and tried to make something positive out of it. They didn't just, hey, we're going to boycott because this is X or Y, y'all figure it out. No, they had conversations about how the situation can improve. So I 100% commend them. Pissed at Brian Urlacher. Do you want to go in on that, or?
So Brian Urlacher basically said, what did he say? What was the first part of what he said?
First thing he said was, first of all, as a Chicago Bear, he brought up Brett Favre, but that blew my mind. He said he compared Brett Favre playing the same day his dad died to the NBA players boycotting a playoff game
because of a sex offender.
That I can't remember a more uneducated tweet.
Now, yeah, Jacob Blake he had a warrant out for his arrest, but at the time, but based off of the story,
based off the video,
there was not just the video. No, not the video. I'm not talking about the video yet.
No.
Just based off the story, was there really a need to get him arrested? Because what was happening, what they said was happening in the story didn't involve him. He was trying to be peacemaker, and then it turned because the cops showed up and something else happened. I guess there was a warrant out for his arrest.
I heard he broke up a fight. I mean, yeah. Here's the thing. Besides whatever his warrant was, besides what the backstory was, we've all seen the video.
Yeah.
There should not be all you need is a heartbeat to know that shit was wrong.
Of course it was wrong. The dude shouldn't have had
the people saying, oh, he was reaching for enough. He walked like 7 steps to his car. The officers were nowhere. They couldn't have been more than 2 feet away from him. If they wanted him to stop, they could have tackled him and put him on the ground. He's walking away from him, and then they shoot him in the back 7 times. 1 was bad enough. To shoot him 7 times? Like, as a police officer, you're pulling your gun out alone should be your last resort. If anything. Like, that's your last resort, last option.
Like, why didn't y'all tase him first?
These dudes had 15 different options they could have gone with.
Why didn't
before a gun?
Y'all could have tased him, they could have tackled him, they could have done a bunch of other different stuff. There was no need. So let's just hope that he's not paralyzed forever.
Oh, he's paralyzed from the waist down.
Not forever. I said let's just hope he's not paralyzed forever.
I can't. I mean, I assume it would be. I've never heard somebody just getting over being paralyzed.
You've never heard of somebody like not being paralyzed forever? I have.
Oh. Well, I hope for that. I hope he sues his ass too. Like.
Oh yeah, he will. No matter what, he's
like, I've never seen a video that's more unavoidable. He's not even running from you. He's walking away from you. You're literally that close from him. Tackle him. Put him on the ground. Tase him. Help pepper spray. Like, anything. The last 2 would have been excessive force, but don't shoot the motherfucker. Fuck. Anything else you want to say? Like, you good?
This just needs to stop. We know it needs to stop. Everyone, all of this stuff is just completely unnecessary. And I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it
too, man. Riots, this,
and then the kid who shot the 2 people.
Oh, Brian Urlacher gonna like a tweet calling him a patriot. He's a patriot.
How is he a patriot?
An American hero.
What made him an American hero, Brian? I hope you see this video, Brian. What made him an American hero?
I want to know.
Answer me that. What made him an American hero? What made him an American hero?
I like to point out him and Trayvon Martin are the same age, by the way. We're the same age. One's not here with us anymore.
And all they did was arrest him. They went to like his house or something. I don't remember how it went, but they just did it all.
Most peaceful arrest you'd ever see. Go to his house, bought him dinner, probably sucked his dick. I don't even fucking know. That's just fucking stupid. All right.
This stream went dark.
It really did, but I mean, shit.
Sometimes the issues need to be talked about. That's. I mean.
All right, let's get into.
Do you want to talk about Raw?
Yeah, because I want to rebook this motherfucker.
Don't rebook it because now it's just in the past.
I'm assuming y'all saw Raw. A lot of shit went down.
Yeah.
None of it was good. Understand, I've never taken a creative writing class in my life, but I feel like I've come up, and within 5 minutes, I came up with a way they could have done this whole show better, or at least the main storyline better. Keith Lee, the Limitless One.
I think he's got some limits now.
Oh, he's got a couple. He got a couple. It took Vince McMahon 10 seconds. 10 seconds to kill this man's credibility.
Look.
How do you do? You can't do this on purpose.
Look.
No, you can't do this on accident. You have to do this on purpose.
The negativity in this car is kind of.
Oh, it's real. It's real.
You're just so negative. You're so negative.
It's about to get worse.
Give him a chance.
It's about to get worse.
Why?
I'm gonna go in on Mysterio as far as all over with.
What? Why?
It's because I can.
No.
All right. Before we get to Keith Lee, they also killed something that's been a big part of my childhood, and something I've always loved seeing since I was 7 years old.
Okay, well, yeah.
They killed the Punk Kick.
Did they though? I mean,
they killed every ounce of credibility that Punk Kick has made up over the last 13 years.
Okay, yeah. By getting him kicked 3 times, that was kind of upset. That was kind of overdone. But at the same time, maybe they were making Drew look OP.
Let's go back to last week, Mark, when WWE Hall of Famer and old man from Home Alone, Shawn Michaels.
It wasn't last week.
It was last week.
It was the week before last week.
2 weeks ago. I don't give a rat's ass. Look. Old ass lazy ass Shawn Michaels took one Punk Kick and was on his after an RKO. Then he took a Punk Kick and he was on his feet after. When let me calm down. Hold on.
No, you're already gone down.
No, I'm not.
You're already
I'm okay.
going down the toilet.
I'm okay.
Are you though?
I'm okay.
Oh, wait.
Mark, how many people have we seen be knocked unconscious after just one Punk Kick since 2007?
I don't know, like 12, 20? 12, 15, 20?
The list, like, go... Big Show, Christian, Ric Flair, Triple H, Jericho, CM Punk have all taken Punk Kicks. All sold them beautifully. Shawn Michaels in 2007 took a Punk Kick. Sold it great. Great. Was Randy's leg asleep? Is that what happened? Like, did he just not get enough torque on the kick?
I don't know, man.
So Shawn Michaels he planted the seeds to kill off this Punk Kick, right?
Wow.
Because he planted the seed.
Wow. I just realized something.
Wow, what?
Pat McAfee's Punk Kick is more devastating than Randy's.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Think about
Pat McAfee's Punk Kick is now more devastating than Randall Keith's.
Let that sink in, folks.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That one I have to get behind. That one I'll give you.
So 2 weeks before this happens, Shawn Michaels teaches us that the Punk Kick is absolute bullshit. It's bullshit. Ain't what it used to be. Randy been skipping leg day. Bullshit. We get to the Monday after SummerSlam. Randy attacks Drew. One Punk Kick. Drew instantly starts no-selling. Was he uncut?
I could have been. I mean, it could have been because they're trying to make him OP.
Oh, that is what they're trying to do. But they could have done it without killing the punk kick. That's what I'm about to explain.
Okay.
Drew starts no selling. So Randy says, all right, I'll give you another one. Bam, kicks him. Now Drew starts selling a little bit. Thank God. However, later in the show, after taking not one, but 2 kicks to the head, on paper, Drew should have been dead right there. After what we've seen since 2007, how devastating that punk kick has been built up to be, Drew should have been done. He should have been done. Dead, buried. And so after Drew takes 2 punk kicks, we're going to get back to Keith Lee. Drew, what did he interfere during the match? Was the match over? What happened?
He was in the back. He was doing an interview, and then Randy attacked him.
No, he attacked Randy during the match with Keith Lee. Yes, that's how the Randy Keith Lee match on Raw ended.
Wait. Yeah, but he didn't take the third one while out there though.
No, he had enough energy after 2 punk kicks to get offensive fighting maneuvers on Randy Orton and do a backstage interview. And then it took a 3rd kick to the head for him to get in the ambulance and take him out.
To somehow crack his skull. But the first 2 didn't.
Let me compose myself. Let me compose myself.
Basically, they killed the credibility of
Drew McIntyre should never lose this title. He should retire with that championship. There's nobody on planet Earth that's believable enough to take that title off Drew now. Nobody.
Not even Karrion Kross?
No, not Karrion Kross. No, nobody. That man is. Why is Drew McIntyre not an Avenger?
He's Thor.
He's real life Thor.
He's Thor.
There is not. Brock can come back.
Nobody.
Andre the Giant can come back to life. Nobody on planet Earth is believable enough to take that title off Drew now. Hulk Hogan in the 90s couldn't take this title off Drew. Stone Cold couldn't take this title off Drew.
Okay, we got it. Like, at this point, so you're not going to be happy, even if it's somebody that you really, really like.
No,
you still won't be happy.
No. MJF could come WWE. Not taking the title off. Not taking the title off. No. Karrion Kross. No. Tommaso Ciampa. Drop him on his head 1,000 times. He kicking out. Look. And then, all right, now Keith Lee.
Why? They didn't kill his credibility.
Why did they change this man's music?
I don't know, but they didn't kill his credibility.
Why they put this man in a skirt? And why they throw a shirt on this big man?
It was Samoa Joe's thing.
Samoa Joe can pull it off. He can't. Why is he in a shirt?
Well, yeah, I give you that.
Why is he in a shirt? Why is he in a skirt? And why has he got the most generic music of all time? Why?
Maybe he'll get it back.
Oh, he won't.
He could.
They did the same thing with remember the Viking Raiders? Remember the War Raiders from NXT? They were great, weren't they? They tried to make them the Viking experience. This ain't the first time they've done this.
At least they didn't change his name. They changed their name.
He's going to be Keith in a month. They're going to just call him Keith in a month.
We'll just call him Lee. Big Lee instead of Big.
Call him Big K. Big K Soda. Anything you want to add?
They didn't kill his credibility. I'll put it like this: we'll wait for those. We'll wait for the predictions. I'll say it later. But they didn't. I don't believe they killed his credibility. Yes, this looks bad, but at the same time they also want Keith Lee to be a top star.
Can I explain how simple this could have been the book with none of this?
Hurry up, please.
Okay. Drew cuts a promo. He walks to the back. Gets attacked by Randy. Randy attacks him. 1 punk kick. Drew's out like a light. Okay? We go to commercial break. You see, before we get there, we see medics checking on him, put a neck brace on him, checking for vitals. He's Adam Cole, unconscious. We get back from commercial break. We see the replay of what just happened. Announcers are concerned. We go back to the footage of Drew in the back getting worked on. Comes back to life. He comes back to life. They don't know how it happened. He's coming back to himself, but he is loopier than a drunk at 2 a.m. He is so out of it he can barely stand. He gets to his feet, he goes back to a knee. You can tell he doesn't even know where he's at, but he tries to make his way back to the ring. Needs referee's help to get down to the ring, rolls in, asks for a mic. He's using the ropes to stand up because he has no stability whatsoever. Tries to talk before he can say anything. Randy Orton comes back, low blow, one more punt kick. Now Drew's dead. Now Drew has a fractured skull, and now you take him in the ambulance. Boom, bam, simple. Simple. You want to make him OD? All they needed was 2 to make anybody look like an unstoppable force. Because that punt kick was that deadly. 3 is so overkill, it's not even funny. But before this happens, Shawn Michaels has to sell a punt kick too, by the way. Because Shawn Michaels looks tougher than Drew McIntyre in my eyes right now.
Oh,
or Drew can still... Honestly, that's the one person that can take the title off Drew right now, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, my God.
That's the one person. That's what I was trying to say. He's the one person that can take the title off Drew, is Shawn Michaels. He can still wrestle. Because that man's... He's on some type of HGH. I don't know what he's on, but... Anyway. What? Okay. So then we get the scene of Drew getting in the ambulance, driving away. Then Keith Lee pulls up, and we do the interview. He talks about how good of a friend Drew McIntyre is, and this, that, and the other, and goes, I'm going to see Randy Orton a little later tonight. So later that night, when we get the Randy Orton promo, Keith Lee comes out, challenges him to fight. Randy says maybe later. Then we give a jobber to Keith Lee. Keith Lee crushes him, and then after the match, we get a sneak RKO. That's how you set up Keith Lee versus Randy Orton at Payback.
That didn't happen?
No, it was Randy Orton versus Keith.
Oh.
And then Drew McIntyre interfered, and so that's so we didn't get a finish to that match. Now it's Randy Orton versus Keith at Payback.
Okay.
Simple.
So you liked that?
Well, I just came up with.
Oh, so that's what I was asking. Did that actually happen?
Did what actually?
I didn't see the end of it, so I didn't. All I saw after Drew got punt kicked for the 3rd time, I kind of lost it. I was kind of done.
Randy and Keith had a match on Raw.
I did hear about that. Yes.
Drew interfered and attacked Randy before the match was over, so disqualification. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Drew, after taking 2 punt kicks,
yes,
was able to physically assault Randy Orton.
Okay, so that's what actually happened.
Yes.
And what you were talking about was what you wanted to happen.
Yes.
I didn't know because I didn't see that part. I only saw because remember we were here, and I only saw the part about Drew getting.
I recorded the mug. Anyway, and then Retribution at the end of the show attacked the Mysterios.
You didn't like that either? What happened? I told you I didn't see that part.
Retribution attacked Dominic and Ray. It was
no,
Dominic.
I saw a little bit of it, but
so you didn't see it when you saw it.
What are you looking? What did you want from that?
Normal match, maybe. Retribution did not need to be.
The point. That was
Retribution did not need to attack Dominic and Ray.
But that was kind of okay. I mean,
they should honestly. Retribution shouldn't have been on the show because of SummerSlam.
They shouldn't have been on.
If that would have made more sense. Like, they couldn't get in SummerSlam. They can't get into Raw the next night. They got to figure out a game plan to get back in. Give them a couple weeks off TV, and then have them come back. They got more members. They broke through security. Got smarter. Something. But no, they just chose not to show up at SummerSlam. Like, oh, that's the big show. We just going to chill. We got you.
Maybe what you said happened. It just didn't happen. It just happened sooner than you wanted it to.
I guess.
I mean, I'm just trying to be positive.
You're just being Can we go to the fun stuff on Wednesday? NXT.
You gotta go fast.
How did I like NXT better than you did?
We gotta go fast.
Oh, by the way, these predictions ain't gonna take long. We only know like 4 matches.
There was actually like 7. I just looked
what?
I just looked it up. There's like 6-7 matches.
Jesus. Okay.
You got your women's tag.
We'll get there.
Okay. Well, I would at least tell you the matches before you look them up. Okay, never mind. No. Wednesday night.
We're crowning a new champion. Super Tuesday. This coming Tuesday. It's going to be a fatal 4-way.
Again. By the way, again.
Johnny Gargano, Finn Balor, Tommaso Ciampa, and Adam Cole in a 60-minute fatal 4-way Iron Man match for the new NXT Championship.
Because the old NXT champion got hurt. Because again, another time, and well, not because again, but again, another title got relinquished, and we didn't want it to.
I have Finnegan. Who do you have?
I don't know, man.
Come on, man. It's your show.
I really don't know.
I got Finn. Who you
Honestly,
got?
I can see all four of them getting the title.
If you had to pick one, think about long-term booking. Who would you have?
Dude, long-term booking, I'd rather be Adam Cole.
This is WWE. Who do you think they're going to put the title on? They need a star.
All four of them are stars. That's why I can't choose.
I think Ciampa feuds with
Whoever, I put it like this. Whoever wins, I'm cool with.
I think it's Finn Balor. Because I think either Gargano and Ciampa, because they're both heels now, maybe reform DIY as a heel DIY. Or Ciampa feuds with the babyface Adam Cole.
But haven't they already feuded? Haven't they already been a heel DIY before?
They were technically reunited. I didn't really consider. I don't know, man. All right, we'll find out Tuesday. Thursday night pissed me off, man. I'm not gonna lie. AEW is trying to get me to go to NXT. Remember last week when I said I was finally able to take the Dark Order seriously? I think they heard that stream. And they said, oh, we got to fix that. They took this dark... What?
Cart's moving on, so.
That's fucking tough. Anyway, back to the stream.
You didn't have to stop just because I was looking at the card.
You looked like you saw a ghost. I
literally went like this.
When we post this, rewatch it, and you like look at your facial expression.
This stream is mentally retarded.
It really is. Dumbest show in the history of streams. Dark Order.
Dark Order.
You got this dark cult that's supposed to be all kinds of just serious, and they want to hurt everybody, and this, that, and the other. Mark, they came out celebrating, laughing, cheering, making jokes. One of them bought him a car. One of them bought him a Mustang. They were doing that. They were doing that in masks. They were doing that.
That's funny.
In
mask.
Brody Lee bought 6 lawnmowers. I didn't just make that up. That's a thing. That's a thing. They said that on comp. They brought the lawnmowers out to ringside. One of us. We know what we didn't get.
They're gonna have a grass cutting match.
No, we didn't get, Mark. We didn't get an explanation as to why he bought these lawnmowers. He didn't tell us. Commentary had no idea what was going on. They just... even Vince McMahon was like, this makes no fucking sense whatsoever. What are we doing here?
At least Vince would have explained why the
lawnmowers... He would have given us some type of reason. He bought 6, and these were the crappiest lawnmowers I've ever seen in my entire life. They're just there.
They weren't even riding mowers?
They were riding mowers. They were push mowers.
That's funny, bro.
They weren't John Deere. John Deere's a much better brand than whatever this was.
John D.
They were red. And they weren't Toro.
That's funny.
Good God Almighty. It's just last week, this group looked like so unstoppable. They look like somebody you could get behind. This week, they killed all of that. They were smiling. Two of them took their masks off and were smiling, laughing, They were high-fiving.
So I guess Raw wasn't the only person that got they credibility killed.
One of them, I don't even know his name, got on the mic and said, "You're the man, Brody Lee. You're the man. I love you, bro." I was like, and then Brody Lee punched him in the mouth, rightfully so, for being that hype, but... Brody Lee is the only one in that group I can remotely take seriously anymore. Because he at least punched him in the mouth for getting too high. But they... Anything you want to add to this, Mark?
You know the weirdest part about...
Tell me the weirdest part, Mark.
The weirdest part about this AEW thing.
Uh-huh.
The entire AEW, not just what you're talking about. Is that if this thing takes off... Not like takes off, but if this thing goes for a long time, there might be an AEW Hall of Fame. And there might be some people in there that you will not like to see in there. And then there might be some people that you would think would be WWE Hall of Famers that they're going to be in AEW Hall of Fame. Like Chris Jericho. for instance.
I'd be cool with that. But
Chris Jericho gets inducted into both Hall of Fames. Oh my gosh.
Orange Cassidy goes in. I'd be great with that.
Orange Cassidy gets. He would just come up. He would
His
just
whole
come
speech is just.
Up, and then they make him kayfabe cheer. They're just kayfabe cheering him while he's going like this. That's funny.
Bless.
Well,
Good shit on the. Let's get to some good shit on this show. Moxley and MJF contract signing. I love this segment. Moxley got the crowd, the 12 people that were in attendance lit when he walked out. MJF sold this whole neck brace thing to a T. It has now been official that the paradigm shift will be banned from this match with MJF.
Yeah,
It all out.
I saw that. I saw that.
MJF got another great promo.
Bro. Yeah, he did. I'm
Did
sorry.
you see it?
I'm sorry, I was getting hot. Yeah, of course.
Tell your hot little wife I'm single. Yo, what if Renee comes to AEW?
I'm cool with it
I'm cool with it too.
because I want to see what MJF does with Renee. I'm trying to see MJF flirt with Renee. And
I thought it was a smart thing that Moxley was able to outsmart the lawyer and put a page 17 that says he has to fight the lawyer next week. If the lawyer doesn't show up, MJF doesn't get his title match.
That's funny.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Main event was Sammy Guevara and Matt Hardy. Felt like that match could have been waited till All Out. Or could have waited till All Out. Yeah, I said that right. Could have waited till All Out. Sometimes you think you botched and you really ain't botched. That was one of them. That's about it. I'm so sorry. Hangman Page has been kicked out of the Elite officially.
Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna text you about that when I saw it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. A little long overdue, but I mean, I'm cool with it. We didn't really have. Hangman. I think somebody forced him to do it.
Like who?
I don't know. Hangman just did not look right. And when Matt and Nick were questioning him about it, he just kind of didn't say a word. Looked like he'd been crying. Looked like.
It's like he didn't want to leave.
Yeah, he didn't want to leave. He just felt like there's. I'm a little bit more invested in the storyline now. I mean, it has been drug out a lot longer than it needs to. But I don't know. I'm ready to see what this happens. Like, I'm ready for the storyline to be over. That's what I'm trying to say. I want just somebody turn. Let's move on with our lives, please. How'd you? Do you have an opinion on that? Like, you watched it? Did you? The Hangman thing.
Actually, no, I didn't watch that. I only watched MJF and Moxley.
You said you were going to text me about it.
Oh, I mean, I saw it on Instagram.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't see the whole thing.
Payback predictions?
Payback prediction. Go ahead and look them up. You'll see that it's a lot more.
How do we get to 7? How do we get to 7?
How
do we get to 7?
It was either 6 or 7. Bro, I don't know where they came from.
It can't be that many.
Yeah, it is. You got your women's tag. You have your Universal.
Has CBS already looked like that?
Yeah, I went on CBS and did this. I went on CBS. It was 5 hours ago. The story came out. You had your women's tag. You had the Universal, and then you had the Ray tag, the Ray and Dominic tag.
The Ray tag.
Plus 3 more.
The Ray tag wireless headphones. Oh, I'm sorry.
Got you. Don't start them yet. Go look through the matches real quick.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I told you. It's like, where did these matches even come from? Who hyped them
I
up?
got the Baron Corbin and Matt Riddle almost said why. Why? All right. Let's go from the bottom because
yeah. Start from the bottom because it kind of just
Big E versus Sheamus. I'm going Big E because his boobs. Okay.
What did you watch Talking Smack?
I did not. I heard it was back. But it's gonna have no Daniel Bryan and no Renee Young. So I did like.
I heard that Big E did something explosive on there, and I didn't know what it was. I tried to find Talking Smack, but I couldn't. So I didn't know what he said. Oh no. I think I read what he said. He said something about he kind of like snuck in some stuff about how nobody was behind Kofi as champ, and like nobody in none of the writers were behind Kofi as champ, and some other stuff about.
So Talking Smack is becoming that place where people can go in there and say whatever they want. Again, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
King Corbin versus Matt Riddle. Give me the Matt Riddle.
You got Matt?
I got Matt.
I got Matt.
Because why not?
Because
Jeff Hardy versus AJ Styles. I actually have AJ Styles.
You actually have AJ Styles?
I have AJ Styles.
I got Jeffrey.
I think they gave it to Jeff just like a moment. Just like a sentimental moment on SmackDown.
I think it's Jeffrey.
I'm going AJ.
I'm going Jeffrey.
Might be wrong, but
Hate to see it.
Ray and Dominic versus Seth and Murphy. I want Ray and Dominic to win this.
I think Ray and Dominic here. I think it's going to be Ray and Dominic this. I think finally Ray gets a win. It seems like he doesn't win matches anymore. Like, he's only here to put over everybody that he wrestles against.
If they lose this one, just both go away. I can't take either one of y'all seriously.
Like at that point, I'm like, okay,
you're just getting bullied by Seth at this point.
I'm done with Dominic at that point.
Randy Orton, Keith Lee.
Who you got? Because I don't know. I want to tell you my answer, but at the same time, At the same time, you're going to be happy with me for the first time about something that you said that you were unhappy about.
I'm going Keith Lee, but not clean. Drew's going to get involved and cause Randy to win somehow.
You think Drew's going to be back a week after they said he's had a fractured skull? Now, I know that the punt kick is irrelevant.
Do you want me to go in on this again?
I know that the punt kick is irrelevant.
He's invincible, Mark! This man's going to live forever. He might be God. Drew McIntyre might be the Lord. This whole thing, the rapture's about to start. I cracked the Drew McIntyre's God. He's got the beard. He's got the hair. He's got the look. Bro, Drew McIntyre is God. He is the Lord.
Oh my gosh, I knew it.
He's gonna come back to life. He's chilling at the house.
I got Keith Lee.
You got Keith Lee?
Yeah. And I'll stay. And honestly, it better be Keith Lee. Because if Randy wins, then yes, I'll believe Keith Lee is buried. I'll start beginning to believe it.
I mean, they're gonna give Randy another title shot. So, and usually guys who are going into a title match don't typically lose matches.
Oh, fine. Whatever.
But I'm still going. That's what I'm saying. If Keith Lee wins, it's not clean. I don't see him winning clean.
Okay. What if he turns heel on Drew?
Do we want to heal
for him trying to interfere? Because he was upset that he interfered the first time. So I'm sorry, but that was just me. That's just me getting too creative for WWE.
Yeah,
that's me getting too creative for WWE.
I don't know if I want to see a heel Keith Lee yet.
That could change him from now.
If he turns heel and he announces he's the leader of Retribution, I'd be cool with that. Because Dominic Dijakovic's in it.
He ain't no leader of Retribution. There's no way.
Apollo Crews, Bobby Lashley, United States title match. Give me Bob.
Give me old man.
I do not.
I'm sorry, Apollo.
We have done nothing but hate on Apollo.
I love you, Apollo Crews.
I don't, but go ahead.
Fuck you. But I'm black, so that's why I do. But Bob Lash is black too, so I mean.
By the way, this next prediction, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler about to eat.
Why didn't you just say the next one instead of saying it like that?
Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are about to eat Sasha Banks and Bayley alive on pay-per-view.
Finally, we're gonna find
Sasha and Bayley look like food in their eyes, bro. They look like food in their eyes, bro.
Shayna will finally look like the Shayna that we saw when they were trying to push her as female Brock Lesnar.
But not
before WrestleMania.
But Nia's gonna have a title.
Don't crush it like that. God.
Somebody had to bring it up, man.
Oh, you ruined my chicken, bro. You don't know that's a thing with me now?
I know it's your gimmick. It's just weird sometimes. All right, main event time. Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns. In a no-holds-barred match. It's already no-holds-barred because it's triple threat. But it sounds cool on a marquee.
It's Roman.
You have Roman?
I have Roman.
I have Bray Wyatt.
You have Bray. You have The Fiend.
I have The Fiend.
They say, yeah. But yeah.
You have Roman.
I got Roman.
I got The Fiend.
I gotta go Roman.
I got The Fiend.
Honestly, I want heel Roman. Because if they're really... Oh, God. you hate that that's probably going to be a thing. But if they're really turning the Fiend face, I want heel Roman at the top.
I feel like we should have watched SmackDown before we did this match, bro, because we don't know who's a heel, who's a face. Like, honestly,
I really don't.
All right, as of right now, assuming that the Fiend's still a heel, Braun's still a heel, and Roman Reigns
didn't turn heel.
Assuming all three of them are heel. Just assuming all three of them are heel.
Assuming all three of them heel, I don't know who gonna win then. I am banking on the Fiend turning face right now by saying Roman's gonna win, and then having the Fiend beat him.
I got Roman spearing Braun 8 times, and the Fiend coming in and get the win, and then Braun and Roman start feuding. They rejuvenate their feud. Maybe Braun's face. No. Maybe Braun turns face, and Roman stays here. Maybe Roman goes back face.
Okay, so who does the Fiend face after that then?
We'll figure it out, man. I don't know.
Roman and Braun are literally all that WWE has right now.
Look, we let Roman and Braun feud for a little bit, and then we give the Fiend one of them at Survivor Series.
Is that the next favorite?
No, but we hold off Roman and the Fiend needs to be held off to a big pay-per-view. Either Survivor Series, Rumble, or Mania.
Ew, I hate that Survivor Series. You think Survivor Series is a big pay-per-view?
It's a big four. It really is.
I know. I hate that. I hate Survivor Series. I've never liked Survivor Series.
Really?
The only time that I liked Survivor Series was when NXT came.
You've never liked Survivor, even when it wasn't a glorified like all-star game for WWE. Like,
I was never a fan of Survivor Series.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Really?
I was just like, what's the point?
Damn. Okay.
I didn't really care.
All right. I thought, as big of a sports guy as you are, I thought you would love Survivor Series.
Why? Because the elimination matches? The elimination tag match? No, I don't care about that.
Damn.
The elimination matches I like are the elimination chamber.
All right.
That's me.
Do you want to cut a promo on Survivor Series?
That is my stuff right there. All right.
You done? Promo done?
It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't even really a promo. It was just me saying something.
You can roast if you want to.
I don't care.
Honey roast?
Brought to you by Kroger brand honey roasted peanuts. Anyway,
okay, so
who would defeat face in the meantime? Because there's one more pay-per-view between.
Maybe Fiend pulls a Brock and he just chills at the house for a little bit.
I don't want that. I really don't want
Bray did that before when he was a Fiend. He won the title, he got SmackDown, chilled at the house for a little bit.
I don't want that.
You let Roman and Braun be the main show. Be the main event.
But that's the most. Oh my gosh. We don't need a Brock Lesnar 2017, 2018, 2019.
Well, it's the Fiend. People like the Fiend.
Yeah, but people like Brock when he won the title.
Give him Jeff Hardy. I don't know.
Ew.
Have Jeff Hardy lose to AJ and have Jeff Hardy go after the Fiend. The Fiend can talk about. He could be the third person to mention Jeff's alcohol addiction.
Actually, I was going to say that the Fiend versus Woken Jeff would be pretty decent.
We're not doing this. We're not doing. Maybe Otis cashes in to Payback.
I'm glad you brought that up because I completely forgot about it.
Maybe Otis cashes in and throws this whole thing.
Throws a wrench in everything.
If Otis cashes in and wins the title, I'm going to stop trying to fantasy book this. There's no way. There ain't no way.
Because at that point, that means we got something right. And we wouldn't even believe it. Because it's the most ridiculous.
Not one of them.
It would be the most ridiculous thing ever.
Not Otis. Look. Otis getting his ass kicked by all three of them. By one of them. There's not one person that's believable.
I'm pretty sure that something's going to happen. If Otis were to cash in, it would be like something's going to happen that would knock all three of them out. And then Otis comes out of nowhere at the end of the match.
But somebody's going to be pissed at Otis. And I can't see Otis beating Roman. I can't see him beating Braun. I can't see him beating The Fiend.
He's not going to beat any of them.
If he cashes in, he will.
He's not going to cash in, though. I don't think we're getting an Otis cash in. We're not that dumb. They're not that dumb to put the title.
I thought they would have done a storyline with this Otis briefcase to get the briefcase off of him by now.
I know.
The fact that he still has it makes me think we're at least going to get a cash in at some point, and we're both going to get.
Or at the very, very, very least, we're going to see him attempt to do it.
Yeah, he's going to attempt to cash in. He may not win, but if he successfully gets a cash in,
I'll put it like this. If they keep this thing going with Otis as Money in the Bank, he's going to try to cash in, but before he even gets the chance, he's going to get demolished by one of the three.
I'll say this.
Other than that, I see him.
If Otis cashes in after the match,
that's probably
other two are laid out.
I feel like that would be the only.
Here's the thing I don't like is if he actually gets his briefcase to the referee calls for the bell. It's an official match. Me and you are both going to get hyped.
We are both going to get
Both our hopes are going to go to the moon, Cameron Grimes style.
Cameron Grimes.
Stop. They are both going to go to the moon, and we're going to be let down, severely let down. When Roman just Superman punches this man 5 times, spears him and wins. But for that little bit of time, we're going to be hype as shit. But then we're going to get really sad. And we're both going to hate Roman.
Dude, what are you going to do? Honestly, that would put over Roman as a heel.
It would.
If we're turning Roman heel, that would put him over as a heel. Because that Thunderdome will get lit when Otis cashes in.
There's going to be all the fake crowd noise in the world.
Why can't they have real people? At this point, I just want real people. I want to see
AEW can do it. I don't know why y'all can't. That's tough.
Well, I mean, come on. AEW had like 30, 40 people there.
That's more than WWE had.
I mean, WWE had fake people, but there were people. They had Chris Benoit.
And a KKK guy.
They had Chris Benoit. You hate to see it.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
But at this point, I want Otis to cash in.
You want him to cash in?
Okay, wait. Okay, wait.
Wait.
If we're getting an Otis cash in and you say that he can't beat any of them.
Okay.
He can't beat any of them, right?
Yeah.
What if Retribution attacks at the end of the match and then Otis comes? After they're all laid out, what if Retribution comes in, somehow finds a way to lay them all out because they have strength in numbers. They're all down for the count, and whoever's
going to win the title, but he's going to lose it real soon.
Oh yeah, No. I don't want him to keep it a long time. I just want him to cash in and win. All right, I want him to cash in and win. Even if he goes Zack Ryder style, holds it for a day, I want him to cash in for a win. I want him to cash in and win. Actually, wait, he'd hold it 5 days, but at the same time, sorry if you heard that.
Oh, everybody heard
it. They more than likely did. But yeah, I want Otis to cash in and win. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, this guy's on his phone.
Yeah. I want Otis to cash in and win too. I do. I just don't.
Ain't no don'ts. At this point, we want Otis to cash in and win. We don't care how long he keeps it. We just want him to cash in and win.
All right. So my prediction is Otis is going to make this a fatal 4-way.
No, my prediction is that Retribution attacks all 3, and then Otis comes and cash in. That's my prediction.
Okay.
But if that's not happening, I got Roman.
All right, we'll see what happens this Sunday.
We will see what happens this Sunday.
We will see you Monday,
and somehow we'll go over those. We'll go over what happened.
We will. We will see you Monday, and then we'll see you Friday for the all-out predictions.
No, we won't.
Yeah, we will. Yeah,
I will purposely not work that day.
You son of a... Come on, bro.
I will purposely decide.
Bro, all I need you to do is just sit there and just say a name.
This next Friday stream is going to be the most boring stream you've ever watched in your life.
That's great marketing.
We're going to call that the Orange Cassidy of streams.
Just say a name. Say, all right, Orange Cassidy.
Fine.
FTR. Brody Lee.
Your mom.
MJF.
Is that better?
Just say a name. I don't need no reasoning.
I'll say MJF only because I like him, which is weird.
Do you like him more than Moxley?
Yes.
Bold statement.
I told you he was my. I told you I was officially an MJF fan.
I still thought you had more love for Dean.
I don't like any of them because they all left.
Well, first of all, Brody Lee got kicked out.
Doesn't matter. He's there now. He's there.
So if Brody Lee had gone to like New Japan, you still would have been cool with him?
I don't even watch New Japan, so no, I wouldn't be, probably.
Mark, if he went to fucking, NGW, would you be cool with that? It doesn't matter if you don't watch. He's got to wrestle somewhere.
Okay, well then he can wrestle for BCW. I don't care.
What the fuck is a BCW, Mark?
It's 2K's wrestling thing. It's 2K's independent wrestling company.
Hey, y'all have a great night. We're done here. I'm into this shit. We're done.